Good morning, guys, and welcome back to another beautiful day here in the city of Budapest. It is a Sunday today, which means that a lot of the restaurants, a lot of the places, markets and everything are all closed, which sucks. But what we're gonna try and do is we are going to try and find some food places we can eat. I know there's not a lot of choice on Sundays because everything's closed. The market's closed, the restaurants are closed, the little local eateries are all closed. But we're gonna try our best, we're gonna see what we can get, and I'm excited to share this food video here in Budapest, Hungary with you guys. So let's go ahead, get started, and eat our way through this beautiful city. Schnitzel? Yeah. Schnitzel and potatoes? Yeah, just one. Here? So yes. Alright, first stop of the day, we've come to a place known as Buffet Falatoso. And what are they famous for? Schnitzel. What sort of schnitzel? A schnitzel that is this big. Look at this schnitzel. I can't compare it to my face because my face is way too small for this schnitzel. That's how big it is. It is the biggest, the heaviest schnitzel I've ever seen in my life. Anthony Bourdain came here, I saw his episode on it, and I saw how impressed he was by the size of the schnitzel, and I have to say, it lives up. It definitely lives up to how big it was on TV. I mean, this is the size of a laptop. This is bigger than a laptop, actually. I think my computer is smaller than the size of the schnitzel. Now, of course, quantity is not always everything. We need to look at quality, but it just looks incredible. And they've got these fried potatoes below. I'm dying. I need to eat this. I just need to try out the biggest schnitzel. I think maybe in the whole world, the biggest schnitzel might be right here in Budapest. Let's just go ahead and try it out. That is incredible. The thing is, it's such a thin layer of meat on the inside that, you know, it's a very big portion. I actually think it's very manageable to finish all this. I absolutely think I can do it. The crunchiness on the outside is amazing. It's crispy, it's nice, it's coated, but that layer of coating, you can see, is really, really thin. There's a lot of flavor in the actual batter itself. You can see there's pepper, there's salt, it's crispy, it is absolutely delicious. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, everybody knows. It's good. It is great. I mean, the batter itself, you can see just how crispy, the crispiest little batter it is. Okay, obviously, let's go ahead and try some of the potatoes below. I would love to see what the potatoes taste like. Oh yeah, that's delicious. Really nice. They're actually a little bit soggy, but the fried potato flavor, really, really good. But, I mean, the size of this. Can I just tell you how big this entire thing is? Like, I feel like I'm holding something for a dinosaur, like something out of like a T-Rex's foot, like Jurassic Park. This is probably what they throw to the dinosaurs to eat. And it's all for me. Like I said, it's quite manageable because even though it's a lot of meat, it's flat. It's a very thin layer. So you take a couple bites here and there, you realize it's almost all gone. But I love the quality, it's amazing, and for the price of 4,200 florins, which is this, right, that's really, really affordable. Now, of course, yours might be different. They weigh it based on the shape and the size of the actual schnitzel that you've ordered. So if yours is a bigger schnitzel, if yours is a heavier schnitzel, then it's gonna be a different price. But still, really, really delicious, absolutely well done. I am very, very impressed by the quality of the schnitzel. It's big, it's massive, but early when I was here, there was a massive line. It was so long, I couldn't order it. So I went out, I came back, because this place has such a long line. It's so popular among locals, and I totally understand why. Bang for your buck. You want to talk about bang for your buck here in Budapest, this is the place to get it. Schnitzels that are massive, insanely heavy, massive in size, and for a very, very affordable price. Oh man, that is one of the craziest meals I've ever had. I have to admit, I did not finish it. In this episode of Man vs. Food, food won, food destroyed me, food crushed me, food yeah, food one, definitely, no doubt about it. Absolutely destroyed my stomach. Oh, that is so full. I don't even think I need to eat schnitzel for the next years. I don't need to eat schnitzel. I don't want to eat schnitzel. I am done with schnitzel. I am disgusted by schnitzel. I don't want to eat schnitzel ever again. That is just so good, but so much. Oh man, I feel like I'm gonna pass out from how good that schnitzel is. But anyways, let's head back into the city, and I'm not gonna eat anything right now, but I'll see you guys when we eat later. Alright, well, good morning guys. It is the next day, and I know that this video is weird because you might be asking, well, did you not eat anything for the rest of the day after the schnitzel? And the truth is, no, I did not, because that schnitzel was so massive and the potatoes were so heavy that I didn't eat anything for the rest of the day. I was stuffed. And even now, I'm not too hungry. That's the crazy thing. I mean, the schnitzel, the size of it is massive, but for a good reason. It's just really, really big. So you're not gonna really be hungry for the rest of the day. That's a meal that will stuff you for the day. But it is the next day, it is the next morning. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go explore the Central Market Hall, show you guys some food, and I'll end the video there, and then I'll have another Budapest street food tour starting from later today, and that will also be on the channel. But yeah, let's go see what we can eat for breakfast today. Baked.
The potato.
The potato, yes please.
Yes.
Alright, next stop of the day, we've come to a place inside the Great Market Hall here in Budapest. It's a place known as Fakanal Etrem. And we've gotten something that looks really good. We've gotten something called rakot burgonya. It's like layered potatoes. It's like we've got egg, potatoes, some sausage. I don't know, but she said it's very traditional, so I said I have to try it out. And of course, we've got some drink here, a little bit of a lemonade. I've really wanted to try Hungarian lemonade for a while. It's everywhere in the city, so I was like, it's time for me to get some lemonade. Let's just first try out some of the lemonade here. It's cold, it's refreshing, it looks really good. Try it out. Oh, that is fresh. That is about as fresh as it gets. It's like I taste actual lemons. And it's quite sweet, but not overly powerfully sweet. Okay, that is really, really good. Good start to the day. Let's go ahead and try the potatoes. As you can see, the potatoes are layered. These are like the Hungarian layered potatoes. I love how oily they are. There's like literally a layer of oil at the bottom because of how, like, yeah, it's just very, very oily. Like I said, it's got eggs, it's got potatoes, it's got sausages. The perfect breakfast combination. So, I'm gonna get the perfect bite, get some egg, get some potato, get some sausage. It's not easy to get this perfect bite, but let's go ahead and try all of this out together. That is some of the smokiest sausage I've ever tasted in my life. It is so intensely meaty. The umami flavor is insane. It is so smoky. It's almost like Texan smokehouse type of smoke flavor. I don't know how they get meat so smoky. I don't think I've had meat that smoky before. The potatoes, they're not the thinnest potatoes I've ever seen. They're not like chipped potatoes, but they are thin enough and they are soft enough that they sort of just melt in your mouth. And of course the egg. The egg is just soft, just melt in your mouth. It's cooked inside, so it's not like a soft-boiled, sort of yellow, runny yolk. Rather, it's quite hard cooked. It's sort of like boiled in there. But it's all just sort of mixed together, so it's all just one big mess. Alright, there is some chili. In the line over there, they had some chili, so I had to get some chili in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spread it across some potatoes here. Put some sausage. I want to mix in the chili. And I want to try what the chili tastes like with the potatoes and everything. Let's try it out. I love how the Hungarians love chili. I mean, just walking through the market, you'll see everybody has all these like literally chunks, like chains of chilies hanging off the top of these stalls, because chili is a very important ingredient here. You can't live without chili and have Hungarian food. I love the flavor of the chili. It's quite salty actually. It's quite a salty chili sauce. And especially with the sausage, which is already salty, it might be overpoweringly salty, but I love salty. I love savory. I love how well done this is. It is really, really delicious. Total price of this was like 3,800 forint, which is it's a little bit more expensive than other places in the city, but also we are in like the Great Market Hall. And this is the place to come to get local good food here in Hungary. So fair enough, but I love this. This is absolutely delicious. Okay, we're gonna finish this up. There's a bunch of stalls right over there, so we're gonna go check those out as well. But let me finish this up and then I will show you guys more. Oh, there's no better way to start off a day than with some spicy potatoes and smoky sausage and eggs. That is delicious, and I'm shocked by how spicy it is. I didn't expect Hungarian food to be so spicy, but whew, that's definitely on my tongue. Some of the food stalls here, let's go see what we can get. Hi, can I get a goulash? Yes. All right, next stop, we are still in the market and we've come to a place, I think it's just called Goulash. Oh no, sorry, it's called Fakanal, Bistro of the Market, which I realize is actually the same as the place over there. Maybe this is the same place? No, I don't think so. I don't think it's the same place. I think it's a different stall because they didn't have this over there. Definitely didn't have this over there. But we've got goulash. We've got a beef goulash soup, and you can see it's like bubbling in this big pot that they just have right at the front of the stall, and it is insane. It is massive. It is big, and she like takes a spoon out and she just like lugs it out of the entire big pot over there. But you can see it's like a really, really red soup, and there's beef, there's potatoes, there's carrots. It's a very traditional sort of Hungarian goulash. I'm just gonna go ahead and try out the soup just by itself. It's red. It's really, really red. So let's see what it tastes like. Ooh, a little bit spicy. Like it tastes a little bit of paprika, but really, really beefy. That is extremely beefy. That is probably one of the beefiest, meatiest soups I've had in a while. All right, let's go try some of the ingredients. So we've got some potatoes, we've got some beef. Let's go ahead and try this out. Oh yeah. I mean, that's been cooking in there for such a long time. It just melts. Everything just melts in your mouth. The potatoes are just delicious. They just disintegrate basically once they enter your mouth. But that is really soft. The beef is so tender, and it's not easy to make a tender beef, so very, very impressive. We've got some bread. The bread here is free, so that's a good thing. So part of the price, you're paying like 1,700 florin for the entire dish, right? 1,700 florin comes with free bread, so you can dip the bread inside the soup. That's exactly what I'm gonna do right now. This is some Hungarian bread. Let's go dip it right inside of the soup. Oh, this looks really good. Give it a try. Whoa, that is perfect. That is exactly how it needs to be done. That is so... I'm surprised it's actually quite spicy. It's hitting me at the back of the throat. It's like everything I've had today has been spicy in Hungary, in Budapest here so far, which is really, really impressive. They actually have extra chili, so if you want to make it even spicier, by all means, go for it. Just dunk the chili in the soup, it'll probably just disintegrate. But this is really, really delicious, and for the price of like 1,700 florin, which isn't too expensive, it's not unreasonable, but it is a pretty small bowl. As you can see, it's just like the size, but really, really delicious. Especially if it's a cold day, this would be the perfect way to start off any day. Just a nice, warm, spicy beef soup, a beef goulash here in the market of Budapest. Okay, I'm gonna finish this up, and there are some sweet things that I do want to try here in the market. So we're gonna finish off with the sweet things, and that'll be the end of the video, but I'm excited because there's a lot of good sweet foods that Budapest has to offer. Stop of the day here in the market. We've come to a place that sells Langos. The name of the store is literally Langos. They don't have much to it. But a Langos, what is a Langos? It's a fried big dough thing. And they have savory or sweet ones. We've had a lot of savory today, so I decided I'd go for a sweet one. Now, they're pretty expensive. The one here is like 4,800 florin, which is like over 10, almost 12 bucks. That's pretty expensive for this little thing, especially considering my breakfast with like the stew and the potatoes and the lemonade, everything was like less than that. So quite pricey, but let's go ahead and try it out. I got one called the Sweet Dream, which consists of vanilla cream, bananas, and something called sweet cone. What is sweet cone? I really don't know. I really don't know what it's crispy cone or sweet cone, something like that. I don't know what it is, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut out a slice of the Langos. It's like a really fluffy, deep fried dough thing, I think. Oh, it's like impossible to cut as well. You know what? I'm going in with my hands. I'm gonna hold this and I'm going to just simply take a bite. Let's try it out. I guess a Langos is literally a crispy fried donut. That's all there is to it. There's nothing more than a crispy fried donut. Vanilla cream, nice and sweet. I actually didn't get to any of the bananas, so I'm just gonna go take another bite because it's so thick on the outer edge that I couldn't bite in. So let me go ahead and take another bite in. The combination works. It's very, very sweet, banana-y. The coconut cone is just like little sweet flakes, something like that. There's not much to it, but the dough itself is literally like the dough of a donut. It's literally a Hungarian donut. That's what I think a Langos is. It's really, really thick actually, and the cream is just overflowing because they put a lot of cream. I think I even have some of that on my face because it just drips all over. But really, really good. Like I said, a little bit on the pricey side, but really, really worth it. This again will be one of those things that stuffs you up because it's heavy. It's literally fried dough, a big fried dough, like the shape of my face, covered with bananas and other things. Do not recommend for one person unless you are very, very hungry. But definitely, I think you can share it between 2 or even 3 people just to get a taste of what a Langos is like. But definitely, like I said, sweet or savory. You can choose either one. I've just chosen sweet today, but there are savory ones. They have ones with like mozzarella cheese, with meat and sausage and spinach and I don't know, a lot of other things. So up to you which one you want, but today I'm just simply going for the sweet one. Well, I think that's gonna be it for today's food tour. I am stuffed. I am really, really full. But I will start a new video later in the day, so definitely go out and check that other food video later, so subscribe and check it out. But what an amazing food video it's been. Massive schnitzels, delicious food, goulash, potatoes. Doesn't get better than this here in Hungary. The food is absolutely delicious. I'm currently just at the entrance of the market hall right behind me, but I think that's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more food and travel videos. I know it's been a kind of a weird food video, but I will see you guys on the next one here from Budapest, Hungary. Bye guys.